Here we go. We are live. We are live. We are live. Let's see how I sound. Let's see how I sound. Here we go. We are live. Yep, sound good too. We are live. We are live. Oh, look good too. Looks really good. We are live. I know a lot of. What's up? We got one current viewer right here. It's going to be a big conversation. I know you can see the title. Again, I'm just going to get right into it, let people come in. Hopefully you can catch it because there's so much going on in the industry. So much. There's been another pivot in the industry. You got people who are really struggling in this apparel world. So you got people who are talking about their struggle in the apparel world. And I might touch on that a little bit because I had some really great ideas. And huge shouts out to them. There's a lot of people with large platforms, like I said, that are struggling, that are going through things, that have had to make transitions. What else is going on? Sales aren't really the same, right? The economy's not necessarily the same. Thank you. We got a couple people in here. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's going to be not a long conversation, but it's going to be, we're going to talk. We're going to pod, as they say today. So straight to the content. And again, as you guys could see, my other video is really going viral. I am on OBS, so if I wanted to show my screen, I could. But I think I'm just going to keep it myself, just kind of, oh, what's up, man? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Before anybody that comes in here, let me go ahead and subscribe now to win a chance to be on my yacht. So this is, I'm going to pin this. So head on over now to Ventura Experience. You have to put the @ sign. So the @ sign, Ventura Experience. I just put it in the chat. Head on over there, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment on one of the videos. Again, because, hey, what's up? Hey, babe, how you doing, babe? Love you. Flash Custom Transfers in the building. Head on over there now, go subscribe to @Ventura Experience. Again, go to YouTube, type in @Ventura Experience. Don't go to the Ventura Experience. That's like Ventura Experience NA. Don't do that. Go to @Ventura Experience. The reason why is because we are their marketing arm. So there's a lot of things that have been going on in the industry since really about 2 years now. I could see, I'll try to kind of do like a backstory of how we got to where we are today. So there's been major changes in the industry. A lot of people got used to, and we were even victims of this, got really spoiled by the COVID pop, right? So everybody in America was at home and they all had no less than $10,000, give or take, right? Because if you have a family of 3, 4, 5, everybody's getting checks. You're getting checks for your kids. You're getting checks from the government. You're getting unemployment checks, and some people might be getting unemployment checks, and they was double dipping, hustling on the side. So they was also getting money like that. Maybe they was getting double unemployment checks, check from the government, check for their kids, income tax, and they might have even had a small business day. They was getting PPP loans, whether not legit or illegitimately. Or maybe they was getting unemployment and still able to work a regular job like detailing or something like that, or barbering or contracting or something like that, where you're paid cash, right? Hairstyling and stuff like that. I know my mother, who's a 67-year-old woman. They tried to say that my mother in New York, they tried to say the reason why they limited or they took down her Social Security was because she had a hairdressing business. And my mother was like, what? That's impossible. So there was a lot of cash flow going on, but it wasn't real, right? And if you know economics and business, and I'm no CPA, I'm not giving legal advice by anything in this video, I'm just kind of giving you the backstory to how we ended up here and how we transitioned and why this title says stop selling T-shirts. How we bought our, answer questions of how we bought our yacht. So back then there was so much money, but you can't inject any economy with just straight cash. You just can't. Because if you do, then everything else is going to go up. It's going to cause inflation. So that's what happened. And then once all that cash was spent, because if you just give regular, normal people tens of thousands of dollars, they don't know what to do with it because they're either just a regular working job or now they got this extra cash to try to start a business. But there's a reason why more than 50% of businesses fail. And those businesses failed, right? Because the ones that were started with PPP loans or fake PPP loans, those businesses failed, and then people are automatically getting sued. Sued and going to jail for all the illegal things that they were doing with that money. And then you got, no more money. People ran out of money. So now they're not able to buy that T-shirt that you were making when you were making a lot of money, right? So last November, we realized, hey, there's me. Studying trends is what I do. It's really one of my strong suits. I'm able to look at the landscape in my business. And again, we're a young business. We are a very, very young business. I think Cam Solutions was in 2019. 2 months later, we started Straight Outta Content. 2020, we started FCD Vinyl and Apparel LLC. We started it. No, 2020, we started Flash Custom Designs. 2021 is when we LLC'd FCD Vinyl Apparel LLC. And then under that is Flash Custom Transfers, Flash Printing Depot. And yeah, so there's a DBA for Cam Solutions. There's an LLC for FCD Vinyl Apparel LLC and Flash Custom Transfers, which is, it's under FCD Vinyl Apparel LLC. So if we do any business, that's how we do it. But yeah, but again, with all that said, that was 2021. So we're not even technically, we're not 5 years old, technically. Yeah, no, not at all. Not even if you were to include 2019, we're not, barely, because we weren't really operating like that. I still had my job. So I don't consider our business starting until I left my job at the hospital, which was 2020 November. You got 7 people in here. Make sure you guys subscribe here because you're gonna learn a lot about stop selling T-shirts. I'm gonna start doing these videos more because I'm seeing everybody else tell you about their issues, tell you what's going on, telling you how hard it is, telling you that their sales are dropping, or telling you that they've had to restart, telling you what to do, what process, screen printing is better, DTF is better, DTF is worse, screen printing is worse, sublimation is king, sublimation is worse, right? They're telling you all this stuff about apparel. As we gear up, as Chelly and I gear up for Printed United, we're looking back like, are they serious? Because we could care less about any of that. That stuff is, they don't even know that there's these cutting machines over here, or these book folding machines over here, or these lasers over here, or any of this other technology. They're not even aware that this technology, like Zune is a company, they don't have a machine less than $100,000. Like the industry, when it looks at stuff like DTF and apparel, the print world, right? Printed United, it's separated, right? The ISA shows and stuff like that, these large signs and the machines that are able to make these large signs and don't do any, like, they're only doing large, extremely large volumes of production. We're not talking like, oh, this guy's got like $1 million shop and he's able to pump out 500 or 1,000 shirts a day. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about mega machines, whether or not in screen printing or in apparel, but I'm talking more like finishing solutions or something that can manufacture, like even like we found out the other day that at Printed United, there's going to be, or they've had a machine, a 3D printed machine that can print a 6-foot item while at the show. I don't think anybody in the apparel industry really even knows about that. Hey, what's up, Just? And okay, Whole Cosmos. Glad to see you entrepreneurs making it happen. Yes, thank you. Make sure you guys subscribe to Ventura. Let me go check to make sure you guys are subscribing to Ventura Experience. Click that link. Let me go check because we can't have you guys not actually subscribing. So right now they are at, let me see how many people subscribing here. They're at 18. Great. I appreciate making them 18. Make sure you guys watch their videos as well. They're only at 18 subscribers. We got 9 people in here, 9 people in here. Guys, we're podding today. We're talking. We got 11 people in there, 11 people in here. Thank you guys. Listen, ask your questions right now. Ask me, why should I stop selling t-shirts? What the hell did you do to get a yacht? What the hell did you do to even get the attention of a Brazilian custom-made yacht company? Like, what the hell are you and Chelly out there doing to be able to get the attention for them, for you to even make a video like you did, and then all the ones that are coming, right? We will be at the Dallas Boat Show. We will be at the Miami Boat Show. Well, that I don't know. I don't know about the Miami Boat Show because we might be at Printed United, but either way. Okay, they just did, okay. So please ask me these questions because there's a lot of people out here saying things like, hey, don't use your platform, or maybe they're not saying don't use your platform. Maybe they're saying that they don't care about their platform. They don't care about the amount of subscribers. They don't care about anything like that. And thank you for subscribing to them, to Ventura. They're up to 18, man. I'm trying to get them up to 100 right now. Like this live, I'm trying to smash them up to 100 subscribers. So let's go. So whenever I hear stuff like that, it just, hey, what's up, Octavius? What's up? What's up? Make sure you smash that subscribe button here, but also you probably already are a subscriber here. Hit that link above and go on over to Ventura at Ventura Experience. They're at 18 subscribers. We're trying to blow them up today. I'm using my live, I'm using my platform to blow up Ventura Experience because they're a company that actually wants to work with influencers. So whenever I hear 9 people in here, 9 people in here, what's up? Make sure you guys head on over to at Ventura Experience so that you guys can subscribe and you guys will see a lot more content. You'll see me on their channel because we are their marketing arm. We are fully in charge of their YouTube and helping them get exposure through our YouTube. So what I was just saying was, I don't understand how anybody who is an influencer can get on YouTube or any platform and say they don't care about their platform when it is literally our platform, us filming for another company. Just so you guys know, we're in apparel, well, we're in manufacturing. And then our base was DTF. As we transition our base, I'm going to subscribe, be right back. Thank you, Justin, I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a comment on one of their videos and let them know you came from Straight Outta Content, okay? Because we're trying to keep metrics and stuff like that. We're trying to keep, as we are in charge of scaling their YouTube. So we were there when we helped them create it and everything. That is our job. That is what we are compensated for. That is what I'm trying to relay to you guys out there who are watching, all 10 people, thank you, is that we, Straight Outta Content, Cam Solutions, which is our marketing arm of our entire business, one of the main businesses that we have, we were able to leverage everything that we have to be able to create a relationship with a Brazilian yacht company. You gotta use what you have, right? This world is bigger than just t-shirts. It just is. Waking up every day, pressing t-shirts, whether or not it's screen printing or DTF, is just, it's capped because everybody's going to be able to do it. We sell the printers to make everybody be able to do it. That's what we do. So if you think that you're going to jump out in 2024, 2025, and yeah, I want to make t-shirts and I'm going to do it differently and all this other stuff, not on that side, you're not. I don't care if you're screen printing, sublimation, DTF, TKO transfers. I don't care what you're doing. You will be capped because our job as Flash Printing Depot, Carl and Chelly with Straight Outta Content Flash Custom Transfers, is to put a DTF printer, is to put a roll-to-roll printer, is to put a laser, is to put a finishing cut machine in everybody's hand. We work directly with these manufacturers here in America and in China and in Germany, because that's where the Neil XY cutter is from, and so on and so forth, to put these machines in the regular average American's hands on top of the businesses that have millions of dollars to invest in in an $800,000 machine or a $150,000 machine or a $250,000 machine, right? That's what we are here to do. As you've seen one of my latest videos, when we are showing you automation right now with the Yacht XY cutter, regardless of what DTF printer you have or what shaker you have, you can attach it to the end of your printing, DTF printing setup and have automation. You don't have to touch it, even cutting it. It'll automatically cut it for you. That exists. We were the first ones to show that video here in America. We were the first ones to take a camera when that cutter landed here in America and film it. We were the first ones. We got there because of our platform. These manufacturers, these dealers, they allow us in because we have reach. So there's influencers on YouTube right now. Judge everybody by what, go look at their channels, whoever they may be, and judge them by the evolution of their platform. Not saying don't take advice from anybody, take advice from everybody. That's something I learned very young, as my father taught me. And I see your question, Cosmos. I plan to move to Florida, buy a boat, and do a weekend drive operation. I hope the networking collaboration to collaborate in the future. One, I'm in Texas. Subscriber 19, perfect. Thank you so much. Subscriber 19, let me refresh that. Okay, subscriber 19, thank you so much. Oh, and you left a comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. You guys, I love my Flash fam. But I plan to move to Florida again. So my question is, why Florida is bombarded with the plan that you just mentioned. I'm not shooting down your plan, and I'm in Texas, but I'm just saying, Florida is bombarded. It's a coastal boat state. Every business plan that you have is already there. You would have to go there with a unique item to even compete, because they've been doing it. So anybody new who steps on the block in Florida, anybody new who steps on the block, trust me, those guys, they're sharks out there. They're not playing out there when it comes to how they're making water, especially with water sports and stuff like that. It is a vicious game. As we learned when we decided to step into the yacht business. That right there, I'm not gonna turn down any business opportunity. So I want everybody out here, all 11 people in here right now, I appreciate you, thank you so much. Please head on over to Ventura Experience. The link is in the chat right now, and it's also in the description. Click that, subscribe, leave a comment, and say, hey, I'm here for Shade of the Content. We want to help you support you, because they're a Brazilian custom-made yacht company. Custom-made in Brazil, brought up here. Two people, two entrepreneurs, Miss Andrea and Johnny, here in America, and they are looking for more influencers to help expand the brand. So if you are looking for a yacht, even a pontoon, they got a pontoon for like 80 grand right now. Probably I can get you a better deal if you need it, if you're dead serious. You talk about going out there in Florida, get your pontoon, 25-foot pontoon, great boat. That's the one that we did the video for. Great boat, it's not a yacht, but it's still a great boat. Plus the electric jet skis are coming. We can get you a good deal, especially if you are a influencer. That's what we're looking to do, is to look for people with a platform. So that's why it's important to care about your platform, because you never know what opportunities are out there where people will be like, hey, I will do whatever I can to make our relationship great so that I could get exposure off of your platform. Don't hate the game. I'll have a day job. I'll just be my weekend hobby. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't, no, no, no. I don't hit the player or the game. I'm just giving you the real. I'm just giving, and again, anything that you just do as a hobby, just be careful. I am very, as my grandfather, may he rest in peace, he's the man who taught me about business. And then my uncle took that over. So I tell a lot of people, I had a conversation with my little cousin yesterday. I'm like, it's kind of hard for me because I'm gonna just say I wasn't spoiled. I'm saying that God willing, I was blessed with the opportunity to grow up under a lawyer, my uncle, and two of the best business-minded men that I've ever seen, which is my other uncle, his brother, and my grandfather. So in my small town of upstate New York, because everybody in the town knew my grandfather and their last name, I was treated very differently than anybody else that looked like me. So I've got like the book Rich Dad Poor Dad is like my life. I have my father and his side, and then I have my mother's side, and then her family. And that's where the wealth is. So whenever I see you say, hey, I'm just gonna go there, I'm gonna do something for a hobby, or if I hear somebody say, hey, I'm gonna do something, or I'm hustling and da-da-da-da, I'm like, oh, then you ain't serious. Because billionaires don't do hobbies. They don't do anything unless it's, I mean, obviously they may do like golf or something like that, but I'm saying in general, right? If they're doing something to make some money, it's all in, right? Regardless of party, regardless of political, whatever. The wealthy, they don't just do, right? If it's going to cost them, if there's going to be an investment of something, it ain't just gonna be a hobby. It ain't gonna be a hustle. It's gonna be, hey, the ROI on this thing that I'm about to do is going to be 10x, tenfold. Otherwise, I'm not going to use or take my time to do it. Not telling you not to do it, I'm just saying that scaling, right, is a mindset. So if, and I had to realize that my mindset is a lot different than a lot of the people that I see on YouTube. So that in my videos going viral, hold on. Oh, wow, we got a lot of people in here. Even small sharks get there, LOL, trying to turn my hobbies into a business to retire on. I hear you. Yes, exactly. So it shouldn't even be a hobby. Why turn your hobby into a business so you can retire on instead of just turning it into a business? You can skip the hobby part, right? You could skip it. Chelly and I haven't physically worked a job since 2020. Regardless of anything that has happened, we have not physically clocked in since 2020. And I was being paid 75, 80 grand a year at HCA Medical Center, downtown Houston, which is one of the biggest, I think it is the biggest medical center in the world. And I was sole number one in charge site security supervisor over the entire campus during COVID. So I remember the dead bodies and everything that came through, and I left all of that. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Yes, scale up, right? But don't go into anything looking at a hobby or a hustle. You said that I plan to move to Florida, buy a boat, and then do a weekend drive operation. I'll have my job. Don't have your job. If you don't have your job, how many more rides can you take? Right? If you don't have your job, how many more rides can you take? If you're only spending 3 hours on your hobby and you're spending no less than 40 on your job, which one do you think is gonna grow faster? It ain't gonna be the job because they're making 10 times the amount of money off of you. And your whatever company, which is going to be surrounded by everybody else and all the other competition, is going to grow extremely slow. So how could you build it if you want to retire off of it? You have to go all in. That's what people aren't telling you. And then even the people that are telling you that you guys have seen go all in, and then there's an issue or something like that pops up, And again, this is great conversation. I'm so glad that we got this great conversation. Cosmos, these are the types of conversations that need to be had. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Scuba dive, dive scuba. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button over there at Ventura Experience. Make sure you guys hit that button. Let me refresh it. How many subscribers are we at? We're only at 19. I got 11 people in here. We're only at 19 subscribers at Ventura Experience. Again, that's the yacht company, Brazilian made. They are the only, number one, the only yachts in America with a built-in grill. Every other yacht, every other boat, they're the only ones in the world with a built-in barbecue grill on a pontoon. It doesn't exist anywhere else. That's the reason why we were super excited to team up with them. They've been making yachts in Brazil and selling them all over the country, but they didn't have a platform, or they didn't have a presence here in the United States. And we are now here locked and loaded with them to help grow. And remember, if you subscribe, you will win a chance to, or you can win a chance to come and hang out on a yacht with us. So that's, you know, we're going to be doing a bunch of events here. I think the yacht just got detailed up. They're going to put the new bimini on and stuff like that, because there's a lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes with the coming through the port and all this other stuff. So a lot more videos are going to be filmed. We're going to be doing some events, some cooking events, the boat show. There's more stuff coming in September. There's another boat coming in the end of July, the V300 with a little more luxury, AC and everything. And then the V400, the 40-foot yacht, is coming in September. So hopefully, I think I lost my train of thought. But anyway, back to, and there's only 5 likes in here. 5 likes in here. I've had 51 people as I'm looking at my metrics. You guys got to hit that like button and head on over to Ventura Experience, at Ventura Experience. You can click the link or hit at Ventura in the comments right here, and head on over there and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow their platform. Make sure you guys watch those videos too. We will be filming and uploading more to their channel that we helped create. And again, we got there by using our platform. So back to your plan, or anybody's plan. A lot of people right now are talking about their struggles. And I'm like, I'm watching and I'm like, we know what we're doing with 34,000 subscribers. We have about 40 if you combine Flash Custom Transfers. We have over 40,000, or right at 40,000 subscribers between both platforms. And we know what we're doing, right? We know what we're doing with our platform as we continue to grow. What do you think Straight Outta Content is going to be doing at 100,000, 200,000 subscribers? Like just imagine where you will see this logo and who you will see it next to. Because we're already working with, well, I'm not going to disclose that, but there's a lot of other things coming. There's a lot of other things coming where you might see this logo next to some people that you would never expect to see it by. Who knows? God willing. So that's what I'm saying. Use your platform. Anybody can start a business right now, but if you, even like a Ventura, so you want to be a boat company in Florida. Ventura is a Brazilian, fully established, over 40 years old company out of Brazil. They have a manufacturer out there, everything is done out there. They got videos, they got YouTube, everything, right? But Ventura Texas Marine is a division of that and a dealer in the United States. They hit the United States, they have a bunch of competition. They're not looking at it to be a hobby. They want to retire off of it. The V300, the one that I got, is a $300,000. Whoa, what is that? That's pretty cool. I don't know why I did that, but that's pretty cool. The one that I got is a $300,000 yacht. And that's the baby yacht. That's not the V55 or the V400, right? So that's and so that you guys know, there's also, there's outside of helping grow this platform, right? Because they reached out to somebody with an influence, and now we have a business deal. And then on top of that, there's also the ability to sell these yachts. So that's why I put up a post on Instagram. I'm like, you guys are worried about T-shirts. You guys sell T-shirts, we sell yachts. That has nothing to do with these machines. That has nothing to do with going to Printed United or any other expo and meeting all these different people outside of the apparel world. So many people just see screen printing, vinyl, Cricut, DTF, and they think that that's the max. I'm letting you guys know right now, apparel is probably the most least respected platform in the print world, and especially DTF. It's 100% especially DTF. These manufacturers who sell these DTF machines, we're talking about like the Mamakis and all these other companies, even like M&R and stuff like that, because they do more screen printing. They could care less about. I'm not going to claim that they could care less about the DTF division. What I'm going to say is that their DTF division is the least profitable when compared to all of the other things that they sell. That is just a fact. A UV machine, not UV DTF, that is brand new, not stupid technology, but that technology is new and out of here, right? But UV, direct to object, something that can print on this glass, that technology has been out for a very long time and been making people millions. Millions. These major corporations who we are in rooms with talking to, developing processes, right? We are developing processes right now that can attach to any DTF printer and automate your DTF process. That is what we are working on right now. So whenever I hear people arguing about screen printing and T-shirts and DTF, I'm like, y'all are missing the opportunity. And you're misinforming people out here because you're keeping their eyes down versus lifting their eyes up and letting them know, hey, there is a plethora of other printing options out here that are outside of putting something on. And that's what you guys should be focused on. Just saying, if I buy a boat, your logo could be on it in a few years. Yo, that's mad funny. You can't take my logo and put it on your boat. I'm gonna send you a cease and desist. So you better get my permission first or pay me. You can pay me to put my, that's mad funny, yo. He got jokes. He's funny. That's funny. That was mad funny. I don't know why I just made that face. Just, why'd you make that face? Whole Cosmos, that was funny. He said, I'm gonna take your logo and put it on a boat. That's mad funny, yo. Y'all are funny. But yeah, so I want you guys to really understand that. He made me lose my train of thought, man. You're killing me. But that's what I want you guys to understand. Like, hey, why you missed my meaning? My bad. I'm sorry. I'm in my train of thought, and you sending. It was still funny. If I missed your meaning, my bad. But it was still mad funny. I get what you're saying. But I appreciate the humor. I need to laugh. Life's been stressful. Even though all these cool things are going on, when you lose somebody, and then you start to realize how close you are. Right? I'm about to be 40 next year. You realize, when people really important in your life start to pass away, it just really puts a different perspective on you. So I appreciate it. I need to laugh. I guess you don't want to be promoted. No, of course. 100%, of course. That would be awesome. And yes, any promotion, right? Just like I tell you guys, hey, listen to everybody. I also say any promotion. So yeah, if you're gonna slap shaded content on the side of a boat, heck yeah. But at this point, you gotta cut that check. But no, I'm just joking. No, I'm trying to build you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But just for you, right? So this is what I would tell you. If you want to put my logo, if I'm you and I want to put this YouTuber's logo that I'm watching, which we've done before. We've contacted YouTubers, and back when we used to make apparel, my goal was, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm in Houston. I'm close to all these YouTubers because I was in the car industry. I'm like, let me directly contact all of these YouTubers and bring them something of value, right? So in my case, I was like, I can make your apparel. In your case, you're like, hey, I will advertise you, right? I will advertise you. So create some type of deal to where it works, to where there's benefit financially for both parties. That right there is what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to approach me to put my logo on your yacht, if you were to approach Louis Vuitton or whatever, whoever it may be, somebody big, they would say, you can do it, but you gotta pay me. And right? And then I would need to know how much exposure it's going to get, da 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 da. Because even you yourself, if your company gets big and somebody wants to promote your company, you're going to be like, okay, well, what value, if you put my logo on your product or in your area or whatever, what value do you bring to me, right? Because if you put straight out of content on your boat, but you're killing raccoons. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if YouTube will allow me to say that, but if you're beating up raccoons or alligators, if you're dissecting alligators or something like that out there in Florida, and then shooting them in the head, you know, if you're doing wild stuff on that boat, and my big straight of the content logo is on there, people are gonna be like, "Yo, why? I'm not, I'm not buying nothing from straight of the content no more." His logo's on the side of a yacht, on the side of a boat, and they out there beating up raccoons and dogs and stuff like that. Again, I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating. So please take that as jokes. But what I'm saying is that everybody, what you're offering, there's a lot of people coming to us. And I'll just be very frank with you. What's happening to us a lot from China now, right? So we're being reached out to like crazy from China right now. Like crazy, because they're seeing all of our content. And they're reaching out to us and they're like, hey, you know, promote our product. We'll send you a press. We'll send you a DTF machine. We'll send you this. Take our dryer. Take our film. Take our this, right? We'll send it to you. And we're like, right, that's cool. We appreciate the free item or even compensation. But what benefit does it do for us, right? What if we take your item and for some reason somebody gets sick from it, it doesn't work, it crashes out, whatever, then that makes us look bad. It's the reason why if you notice, all this time that we've been in this business, you don't see affiliate links like that. Unless it's with like a super DTF Superstore might be the only affiliate link, and Text Pro. Except for my affiliate links that I have for the antenna cap for your Kia and Hyundai vehicles. So like if your cap came off in the car wash, I got the link so that you can get that, and then the video shows you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you guys, thank you. So that's that subject right there. As far as we have to be as we continue to scale, we got to be very careful of where we place this logo, who we do business with, because in this print world, you do business with one company, the other one is looking at you. That's actually happening right now with us. We've done content with one company and another company is like, why are you doing content with them? Why are you doing content like that? And it's a risk, right? It's a risk. That's why I always tell everybody, diversify whatever the heck you got going on. Waking up every day doing the exact same thing, unless you're like a doctor or something like that, or a lawyer or something that's paying you crazy, or an engineer, something that's paying you crazy. But if you're an entrepreneur, you've got to diversify, right? You've got to diversify. Unless you have a product like a Ventura, they're selling nothing less, as far as yachts, nothing less than $300,000. Entrepreneurs, they're selling yachts, not their pontoons, not their e-bikes, not their electric jet skis, which are going to be crazy, not their C-bobs, not their small accessories. Their C-bob is $10,000 alone, which is a lot. And like, when you think of like the print world, you guys are like, people even now, like with the DTF machine, they're like, oh man, $15,000, that's a lot. When we are in these conversations with the real print world, which is what I call it the real print world, with the finishing solutions and these mega machines, these big roll-to-roll printers, these huge cutting, these huge cutting boards, these huge cutting machines that cost like $750,000. I'm like, those are the people that we, Chelly and I, target. We're targeting those people. And all I'm saying is that we're no different than you. So if you see Carl and Chelly out here targeting Momaki at the top, like we've seen the presidents from Japan with our own eyeballs and have shaken their hands and have been there and directly talked to them. We are in talks with all of these other companies, I'm not going to continue to name names just in case they do want to be named or they want to remain silent. I know Printed United is going to be a very special 3-4 days for us. It's going to be very special because we are finally going to meet a lot of these manufacturers in person and have some pretty big talks, which is going to be great. But we had to put ourselves there first. And then same thing with the Chinese manufacturers as well. We will finally be able to sit down and see them in person, even though we're in talks with them and there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we haven't even released yet. Like that whole thing with the TXF 300 ink, the third-party ink, that was in development for months before you guys seen it. Good evening to you all. What's up, Steve? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Make sure you head on over to, if you are here, make sure you head on over to Ventura Experience. Let me see how many subscribers they're at. We got to get them up. They're only at 19. You guys got to subscribe. Head on over to @Ventura Experience and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. I know this video will run after, but I need you guys to hit that subscribe button as well. And also hit that like button. I got 65 people that have seen this and only 5 likes. That's crazy. So we got to get that up. But again, and I'll keep doing these videos to let you guys know about, hey, listen, life's bigger than selling T-shirts, regardless of screen printing or DTF. And we are, we're heavy in the DTF, but it's not our thing I'm not going to say anymore. It's just we've realized that there's an evolution. There's an evolution in everything. And we realize that there's a lot of other machines that provide way more profit. And there's also positions that you can put yourself in with your platform that you got to really practice that. And in your area, you can go to these dealers, you can go to these manufacturers, but you have to have a platform that would make them even want to have a conversation with you. We work so hard at creating a platform and going directly to the first company that we ever went to directly was Mamaki. Other companies from China have reached out to us, but the first company we ever went to was Mamaki. That relationship from Carissa over there at Mamaki has opened up every other door that we've ever had that you guys have seen on the channel. 100% point blank period. That one relationship led us to where we are at now, including Ventura Experience, who's seen us at a PDS event where they were having an event and we went there and we filmed. And a lot of this stuff that we've done to grow our platform, to be able to now be compensated for our platform, paid for our content and all this other stuff, paid for the ability to film, to come out to places and do all this other stuff, so that we can sit right here, right? My wife's with the children swimming and stuff like that. They're hanging out today. I'm still working. I just prefer to just work. And then whenever we get to travel, that's really my vacation. So we're back and forth to Dallas handling business there. We'll be going to a bunch of other cities. We were out in Orlando at that expo. That right there, whenever we get to do that, that's like my vacation. It's like, this is great. Like I get to go travel, and I get to go travel and be paid for it because of the content and everything else. I love yachts. My business in Florida will be chartering my yachts and selling them for the company I partner with. Yeah. Do you have a company that you want to partner with in mind? And whenever you're ready to buy a boat, let me know. Because if you buy a Ventura boat, you will have the only boat that comes with a built-in grill. All of them come with a built-in grill. The My 300 has a charcoal grill, but you can turn it to gas or electric. The new 300, I think, might be electric. The pontoon is electric or propane. I think the pontoon is propane, and the 400, I think, is electric. But you can change it out. On either way, it's built in, is my point. And I think you can sleep about 3-4 on my yacht right now. But yeah, definitely. Again, the competition is heavy. So if you are going to do it big and do it serious, as much as you can. And try to retire. And by retire, my whole goal when we started 5 years ago was to retire by 40. I'm a year away. So all I've had to do was put pieces in place to, right? Because retire means whenever you wake up, no matter what, all your bills are paid. That's what retirement means for me. It means no matter what I do, right? Right now, people are literally 100% stringent on if they wake up and nothing else happens. Like if they wake up and they don't press a shirt, they're SOL. They're shit out of luck, right? That's a fact right now for a lot of people. If they don't sell a shirt, they're shit out of luck, right? Their platform isn't paying them enough. They don't have enough sponsors to pay them enough. They don't have enough deals that are paying them enough to run ads or for them to, talk about that company's product. They don't have any of that. They just wake up and they press a shirt. That's what I'm saying. Like T-shirts is just done. Like it's just done. It's, there's a lot of people out here who are just 100%. I'm gonna give some credit. There's dudes like Hustle Ninja. He don't gotta sell nothing. He don't gotta sell nothing physical. He's getting paid. There's a lot of people out here that ain't in this industry at all. All I'm saying is if you are in this industry and you have a solid platform, which you should have been building this whole time, now you can approach other people. Because when we were doing the stuff for Wingstop, even though before they went out of business, when we were doing all the marketing and stuff like that for Wingstop, that's a wing company. These companies don't care, like Ventura. Ventura didn't care that we were in apparel. When Johnny seen us, he was like, what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're here at PDS, and we're here to film and do all this other stuff, and this is what we do. He was like, really? I like that. I like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's telling you guys, oh, like, I'm going through issues, and my sales aren't good, and da-da-da-da. And I'm looking at it like, but your platform's big and you're not using it? That don't even make any sense. Because we know what we're doing. I know what Little Straight Outta Content is doing with 33,700 something subscribers. What the hell? And I know how much money I make too. So what the hell do you guys think Straight Outta Content will be doing? Just Straight Outta Content. We have 4 monetized channels. 4, which means 4 channels are paying us. Straight Outta Content, Carl's Garage, Flash Custom Transfers, and Chelly's personal channel. 4 that pay us every month. What the? Oh, ads will run shortly. Oh, okay, skip ads. Nice behind the curve. Oh, I think ads are about to run for a second. I love yachts. Nice, I'm behind the curve. I plan on 55. Yeah, 55. I think we got a 55 right now. You got the money. We got a 55 right now for $1 million. A little over, oh no, 1.8, 1.6. I think it's like 1.6. Right? I think it's like 1.6, or the other ones go for 1.6 and ours is like $1 million. It's something like that. It's something like that. It'll be here, I think the 55 will be here before the end of the year, in October, or something like that. I gotta check. I got a pamphlet around here somewhere of the V. Is this it right here? No, this is the pontoon. This is the 250 pontoon. Can it see? This is the pontoon. Let me see, do I got a 55? No, I don't got the 55. It's around here somewhere. I know I got one of these around here somewhere. But this is the pontoon, and this boat is beautiful. Yep, you see that grill? Oh, you see that grill? With the sink? This thing is amazing. You get a bunch of these pontoons right here, 80 bucks, 80K. 80K all day, throw them out there on the water out there in Florida, let people grill. You'll be the only one. You'll be the only one out there. Everybody else will be able to grill. Think about this, how popular this boat's about to be on the 4th of July. Just think about that. Think about how popular any Ventura Brazilian-made, handmade boat is about to be this 4th of July because you can barbecue on it. You can charge whatever you want. Everybody else who would want to barbecue on a boat, that company is going to be like, hell no, you ain't bringing no barbecue on my boat. Ventura is built in. So I need everybody. I need everybody to take a step back if you are in apparel, any type of apparel, sublimation, vinyl, cricket, whatever it may be. If you're watching this video and if you've been here this long, make sure you hit the subscribe button over there at Ventura Experience. I need you guys to understand that the world is bigger than T-shirts, and that you have a platform, and in your area, right? We're doing this out of Texas. In your area, you are valuable. But you gotta build something that makes these people want to do business with you. You have to do that. And once you do, and one company sees that they're doing business with you, right? Johnny from Ventura seen us at an event and he's seen what we were doing. That right there, matched with our numbers online, validated us. And then whenever we talk, we handle business. Like we handle business. That's our goal. So this video's got, this live right here, how many subscribers? Listen, 7 people in here, head on over to @Ventura Experience right now. Let them know they're at 19. We need to get them to 20 subscribers right now. 20 subscribers, let's smash that subscribe button right now. Ventura Experience, I think I got it right here. Oh no, I don't want to mess up my screen. If I move it, it'll mess it up. Subscribe right now because you're gonna see me. Well, again, we run the YouTube channel, so you will see us on that channel as well and more videos of the products that they have coming. And this is a very tough project for us too, because it's in an avenue in an industry that we've yet to be in. We haven't, right? We've never done anything in yachts, but we know how to sell. That's one big thing too. We know how to promote because we do it on our platform. We know how to gain exposure. We know how to get people's products out there because we have proof. We have physical numbers of printers and all these other products. So now it's not that hard. Like I love the challenge to be able to grow an entire YouTube yacht luxury platform and a company. Yes, bring that on. I love those types of opportunities. 100%, because that also adds to our value. Will you do a tour of the yacht video, please? Yeah. So it came off the carrier, or not the carrier. It came off the vessel. There was a situation at the frickin' vessel and a piece of the bimini was damaged. So, and whenever it comes, we got the videos of it, all the plastic still on it and all this other stuff. Then you have to have the mechanic go through the motor. You gotta, make sure there's oil in it, right? Because it doesn't come with oil in the motor. So you gotta go through everything. You gotta make sure all the electronics work. You gotta go through all of that. And then you have to water test it. You don't wanna film something. And then it be broken or it not be buffed or it not be cleaned and detailed and all this other stuff. So there's a lot that has to go into it and all of that is being done. The second all of that is done, we will be doing another video. We're thinking about going live in the yacht, in Ventura, in the showroom. We're thinking about going live, sitting down, Chell and I sitting in the yacht, going live, talking about it in there. And then also we will be doing a lot of videos of it on the water. There's a bunch of small events that are coming up to help promote this thing. And yes, it will be available to charter, 100%. Johnny will be doing the charter. Yes, it will be available to charter. And then there's another one coming here in July. So there will be 2. The one that's coming in July will not be available to charter, but it'll be the more, because you don't want to charter the one, you don't want to charter that one. You want to keep that one perfect. So whenever somebody comes in to purchase it, they can just take their brand new. You don't because otherwise, even like in the print world with DTF printers, any of these dealers, whenever they get a printer, they have one that they demo. They don't sell that one, they demo it. So it's almost like this, it's the exact same thing in the boat world. The Blaze one, will you profit off it or is it for fun? No, everything is a profit. This is business. Everything is a profit. At this level, everything is a profit. Everything. Great question. Everything you do should have some, and again, we've done a lot for free. I'll give you a prime example. Because, and a lot of people may be against this, but if you want the attention of some of these big companies, right? Ventura, they are a large world company. Regardless of their presence here in the United States, they are a large world company. So don't get that misconstrued. If you want their attention, you got to show them something. And we did. Twice. 2 pieces of content. that is on their YouTube channel now. But again, it was the expertise that we have from our YouTube channel in building 4 paid YouTube channels, 4 of them. We got 4 paid YouTube channels. And my daughters would technically be paid, but there was an issue with the monetization because she's not 18. So it was, you know, and I'm not with her mother. So it was, well, who's gonna collect the money? You only have a certain amount. So just so you guys know, you only have a certain amount of time to, once you hit the availability to be monetized with YouTube, you only have a certain amount of time to accept it. If you do not accept it, it immediately goes away and you keep your subscribers, but your ability to be monetized goes away. You have to do everything that you did to get monetized again, all over again. And that's where my daughter is at with 63,000 subscribers, which is crazy, right? Yeah. So she had everything that she did to get monetized and to get them say, hey, we're willing to pay you. Where do we send the check? Her mother and I couldn't come to terms. I could have included it in my straight out of content, but then how do I know how much comes from her channel? Her mother laxed on getting her an account. We wanted to try to get her an account in her name. Oh, we can't find her social security card. Oh, this other stuff. We need this because she's under 18. There's a lot of stuff whenever you build a child's channel that's under 18. Oh, your account. Well, whenever you started the account, you started it under this name and this birth date doesn't match. Can you send us a picture? There was a lot that went on, and in the end, her channel didn't get monetized. Yet, my daughter's channel would have been the 5th channel and the largest at 63,000 subscribers, and it's still at 63,000. It hit like 70 something, and then she just stopped posting to it because at 10 years old, she just got sad, like, dang, I would have been getting paid. My daughter would have been getting paid every month for like a year now. So she has to, you know, restart it, even though she's got the most subscribers out of the family. So technically 5, we've built 5. So it's not an easy process. It takes a while. Her channel was the fastest to grow. That is a fact. It was the fastest to grow to monetization, and it was the fastest to grow to as far as subscriber count. But all of that matters, and all of that is experience that we are able to use and bring to these companies. When you talk about profit, you can't do nothing in this business without profit, but you got to get there first. You got to prove to these companies, hey, we can bring you value, period. Whether or not that's education, like what we did with Maki, teaching them about the DTF machine, because they're coming from a print world, they get this machine and they don't know anything about it. They can only go on YouTube for a little bit of videos, and guess who they see? Us. They see us. We met a guy the other day. I've never seen this man a day in my life, and first thing he says out of his mouth is, hey, I've seen your guys' videos. We're like, what? Everybody really sees your stuff. And then if you're there on behalf of somebody else, now you're validated. So this is extremely important. This video isn't necessarily, I mean, it's definitely about Ventura Experience because they're an amazing company, and this journey that you guys will see us take here is going to run parallel in our journey to the print world. So you've seen us go from our living rooms to years ago getting our first, I couldn't even say sublimation, I was calling it something else, sublimation machine and everything else, to our store, then going to completely online sales. Now we're going to have a printing depot to where you will be able to come to us and get parts for whatever DTF printer that you have. You will be able to get multiple different types of DTF printers. You will be able to get multiple types of printing, finishing solutions. You will have access to lasers and all types of other stuff in the entire print world. We will be like Home Depot, but of the print world. So not just screen printing, you name it, you will be able to get all of that from us through manufacturers that we have built relationships with. That will run parallel to our business with Ventura Experience, which is a yacht business and luxury boats and accessories, electric dirt bikes, electric jet skis, so on and so forth. That's just 2 as of June 29, 2024. There will be a 3rd. And there will be a 4th as we continue to grow our platform and expand. About to be home in 5 minutes. Okay, all right, so that's gonna be it. My wife is about to be home and I don't want her walking in whenever in the middle of my video. So again, guys, head on over to Ventura Experience right now. Smash that subscribe button. Let them know you are from Straight Outta Content. I will do more videos like this. Stop selling t-shirts. Look to expand your business. Make sure that you have a platform, okay? You can do it. We have done it. We are doing it. If we can do it, you can do it. There's a lot bigger business. If you have it, and if you already have a business and you're watching this, and you have a solid size print shop or whatever you're doing, look to expand. Look to all of the other print options out there as far as, like I said, finishing solutions, which is machines that are built to automate the process after it is printed. Whether or not it's conveyor belts, robotic arms, cutting machines, lasers, whatever it may be, buffers, whatever it may be, there's a whole print world out there. Look at large format, wide format printing. Large format printing, look at all of that. If you're in apparel, if you're screen printing right now, if you're embroidering right now, look into all of those industries. We will, and just look at our channel. Look at our channel, look at all the things that we show. Look into all of that and be like, wow, there is more out there. We've posted the videos. But it's up to you guys to look and be like, you know what? I've been doing embroidery for 10 years. Let me try to expand. Because it's all about profit margins. It's all about, in an 8-hour day, how much profit can you make in that 8 hours? If you're making it this much from screen printing or embroidery or DTF, can you double it in a short amount of time? So in 4 hours with a different machine, can you make the same amount of money in less time? Or in 8 hours, can you, if you have to work 8 hours, can you still double that amount of money? Print for Ventura on their vinyl in Vietnamese. It's all done at the manufacturer. All that's done at the manufacturer. But a conversation that we can have with them, because it's at the manufacturer, is, hey, what machines are you guys using to label anything on this yacht or to customize it? Well, here are some new machines that you guys might not even be aware of. That's where that conversation comes in. That's why I said we will always be print brokers and stuff like that. Save them import costs. No, it's all that's done at the manufacturer. There's a few customizations here done, like adding a few things, but 99% of everything is done at the manufacturer, number one. Number two, whoever's purchasing the yacht, they're not getting anything done here because labor costs. The labor it costs to have something done at the manufacturer is a lot less than what it would cost to pay somebody here to do it. So they are the #1 luxury yacht company in the world, and they're always at a lower price than the competitor, than the American competitor, because the American yacht company that makes it here, their costs are a lot higher, yet it's all the same. The hull is built, and then everything else that goes on inside, it just depends. They're all getting their stuff, not to say they're all getting their stuff, but that's really the difference. The hull is built, and then everything else on the inside is what separates the yachts, because they're using the same 3 different motors, Volvo. I forgot the other 2 motors that there are, they're slapping that on the back and everything. So Brazil is able to make yachts for 1/3 of the price that they're made here in America, and they're just as quality, and because they're Brazilian and they love the barbecue, they have that unique feature where you have a built-in barbecue. So it's pretty awesome. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. I know Chelly's gonna be home. She's gonna be mad, like, get off. So, all right, guys,